Okay, here is something that I don't really get when it comes to social. Why would anyone schedule posts? I know. A lot of you are thinking that I'm crazy, that it's really the only way to keep up with the hungry beast of content demand. But truly, is that a thing? Are people really waiting on the edge of their seats to see what you post at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday?
No.
Today, I'm going to talk about the ridiculousness that is scheduling social posts.
That's ridiculous.
Why it is just adding to the noise, and what you should be doing as an alternative. Hi, my name is Tara, and this is Truly Social. Here are some common reasons that people give me to use post scheduling software. Number one, my posts need to go through an approval process. Number two, it's how we push out content consistently. And number three, it's the only way to keep on top of the massive amounts of content that I need to manage.
That doesn't make sense.
So let me address these concerns one at a time with an alternative point of view.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Approvals. Yes. Layers of approvals are about as antisocial as it gets.
You're not to approve of your methods.
I totally understand the desire to make sure you're being accurate or, in certain industries, compliant. But more often than not, approvals lead to mediocre content rather than any real improvements.
Adequate, forgettable, occasionally regrettable.
If you're concerned with the quality of your social posts, perhaps you should be investing in people who are really good at social. Understand your brand and get your audience, or even part of that audience. If you want to be funnier, hire a comedian or a comic writer. If you want to be brainier, hire people with loads of experience in the relevant topic area who can also write.
Guess I'd never really thought about it that way.
I personally never agree to approval processes any longer. Instead, I make sure we, as in me and the clients, are on the same page when it comes to editorial voice and do's and don'ts, and I ask them to trust my experience. Radical, right?
That's crazy talk!
And if I make a mistake, I own up to it and could even potentially use it to come across as more human. Now, as for consistent posting and feeding the content beast, how do I put this? Actually, according to lore, it was Mahatma Gandhi who said it best: speak only if it improves upon the silence. Too many brands just love to fill the space with stuff that doesn't matter.
Shut the front door.
Yes, you should be working on posting consistently, but those posts should be thoughtful and relevant to the current conversation. That takes listening and engaging in real-time participation in the broader conversation. If you're doing that, you'll never run out of things to contribute.
But it's hard.
And when you have something to say, just say it. Don't schedule it for next Wednesday at 1 p.m.
It might happen. Yeah.
So, and finally, how to handle those massive amounts of content that you need to post. I still think content calendars are incredibly antisocial, but if you truly have so many ideas that it's hard to keep track of, you can lay out a content plan roughly in a calendar to make sure you're on top of things. Just don't pre-schedule everything. Instead, and especially for those posts that are timed with things like a launch or another tentpole event, have them ready in a calendar, post them in real time, manually. Why? Well, you just never know what will be going on in the world at that time. A big news event could make you look insensitive. An emerging conversation in your audience could create an opportunity to reframe the post to be more relevant to them. Something could come up that throws off the timing altogether. It only takes a few extra minutes to manually post something. And really, if you don't have the time, then why are you doing social?
And the truth shall set you free.
As I've said before, social is about a two-way conversation. It's about engaging and building relationships, not pushing out messages. Being truly social is about listening way more than you're speaking. Scheduling posts screams to the world, I'm only interested in talking at you. If you're going to commit to social, be social. Don't just set it and forget it.
I want your undivided attention.
My name is Tara, and this has been Truly Social.